it's Angela Irene. Thank you so much for joining us here at Our Budget Life. It is September. We've missed a few months. If you follow us on Facebook, I've kind of explained what's going on. Fortunately, we've had a family loss. Our youngest daughter had extreme problems with her first pregnancy. We've just had a lot going on, but we're back. We're ready to go. We have a few months before my husband retires, so we've got a lot going on. We'll start with the old, I guess. We still have our regular cash envelopes. We have our sinking funds. We have our savings challenges. We are still working on a budget of $4,420. My husband is going to retire. It is official now. December 31st is his last day, which is terrifying. So this is going to change in a few months. We are still working on our 52-week savings challenge. I mean, we're on the back end at this point. Still working on the 100 envelope savings challenge. Yeah, that one's coming along. We are almost finished with Show Me the Money, Honey. Have some work to do on rolling the dice. Now we've got some new. This one is right now brand new on our September Facebook page. And this one comes in $25, $125, $250, and $500. Same format, just different savings amount. So I'm going to go ahead and work on this one for September. This is going to be new for us. And then for the end of the year, I'm going to work from now until the end of December to see if we can squeeze somehow another $500 out of, the envelopes and saving and doing. And so this one does have its own little envelope that I created for it as well. These are both on our Facebook page, Angela Irene's Budget Life. You can download them there. So that is what's going on with the savings challenges. We have some stuff truly that's more personal that's going on behind the scenes. And that's why we had to miss some time. We missed everybody. I appreciate everybody's really kind words. I loved the messages. That was really sweet that everybody cared enough to reach out. So thank you so much for doing that. We really appreciate it. All right, are we ready to get going? Let's go ahead and let's talk about our budget. We are still working with $4,420. The house is still going to be the same. House, electric, insurance, the water, the garbage, propane, and repairs. That is still $1,340. The life insurance, cable, that went up 10, so that's now $320. Cell phone, streaming, DMV, auto maintenance, glasses, that's all the same. Auto loan, we ended up paying off the 4K loan, and we're going to roll that into the auto loan because this has got to be paid off before my husband retires. So that's now $560. So that category is $1,175. That brings us to $2,515 for our main bills. When we get down to our cash envelopes, that has not changed. You know what? I really wanted to lower gas. No, that's not. $550 is stretching for us now. So our cash envelopes are $1,225. Now our sinking funds have changed a little bit. We're doing a little less for birthdays, a little less anniversary, a little less for Mother's Day. We've all decided we have too much stuff. And instead of doing tchotchkes and stuff like that, I think we're going to really focus on maybe going out to dinner, getting stuff, preparing a nice meal together, that kind of stuff. So our sinking funds are now $405. We're going to put an extra $100 towards our loan. We have $110 towards the 52-week savings challenge, and then we have $65 towards the 100 envelope challenge. You add all of these up and subtract it to the $4,420. That ends up with a big fat zero. Every last dollar has a job. So we don't have any willy-nilly spending. We know where everything is supposed to go. Let's go ahead and let's unpack since we haven't really talked about it, let's talk about our cash envelopes and see what we managed to scrape by with for August. If you're new, thank you so much for joining us. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back and seeing us and being really generous with your time. I appreciate it. I know we've been absent, and losing my father in July was really difficult. My daughter's pregnancy. So in and out, we have been literally at the hospital for the last, basically 2 months. It's been a nightmare, and these took a hit between vendor food and cafeteria food. And I can tell you what, in July we had nothing. We had absolutely nothing left in these. So I know we did much better in August. So that's relative. Okay, we do have the 100. There's not much to go with the 100, but it is what it is. And these are I better tell you about the categories, right? Groceries, gas, health, pet needs, miscellaneous, and eating out. Those are our main cash envelopes. These are the ones I carry all the time. Okay, I already told you gas was really pitiful. I had a 10, and the only reason why I still had a 10 is because it was so hot that day that if you get like a gas bubble, in the tank, and the thing keeps trying to stop because it's not, the gas is expanding and you've got gas, the fumes in there and everything. So had I been able to really, like early in the morning, I would have been able to probably get that last 10 in there. Okay. I always try to start out with that 100. I know I had some 20s. All right. It's not a ton, but it's way better than literally July. It was nothing. Okay, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 221. Wow, that is way better than I thought it was going to be. All right, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put that aside, and we will go ahead and apply that to our savings challenges at the very end. Just stick that up there. And let's go ahead. I've got these out. Let's just fill. Let's fill them now. And you'll have to forgive my voice. I'm about to lose it again. Unfortunately, with all of the trips to the hospital and sick people and whatnot, for the first time in 4 years, we all got COVID. And unfortunately, it attacked my vocal cords like nothing. I mean, this is the most voice I've had in quite some time. So bear with me. All right, groceries. This category for us is love-hate. I'm telling you right now, I do put 500. Sometimes we're good with that. Sometimes, the end of the month is, some wonky meals. All right, 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 5. I'll just, we'll save time. I'll shove them in the envelope afterwards. Gas is $5.50. This also is a love-hate one. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 10, 20, 30, 45, and 50. Health is 100. And when I go to Walmart, I do break out my stuff. Sometimes, the cashiers are okay with that. Other times, not so much. But, I need the 2 receipts. I have 2 categories, so that's what I do. And I'm sorry. I try not to do it when it's busy. I only try to do it if I've got nobody behind me, that kind of thing. 20, 40, 60, 80, and 1. Pet needs is 15, 10, and 15. Miscellaneous, we've dropped that down to 40. We've done really well with that lately. And eating out is 10. It's 20. We didn't even, I tell you what, no Slurpees, nothing. It was very, very challenging the last couple of months for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and finish stuffing these. I'm going to get these out of our way. And then we'll go ahead and, we'll probably end up paying bills, although I want to do the sinking funds. Last time I filmed, I did the same thing. I decided that every month I would start a binder and I would yank out $80 from these envelopes right off the bat just to make sure we had saved something. And it's a good thing we did since, July, I had nothing to save. So it's a good thing I had that $80, let me tell you. Okay, for August, let's go ahead and let's do 20, safety and health. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 80. Beautiful. Okay, show it in September. So far, I'm telling you, we've done really well. And like I said, I was so happy that we had done that for July, or we would have been able to save nothing that month. I mean, that was the first month of the nightmare, so we were really bad at trying to figure out how everything was going to work with cafeteria and spending the nights and the whole thing. So we spent every dime, and I've decided, because this is more fun than bills, let's do those. Let's do the sinking funds. After we had the family meeting and decided, you know what, we don't really need more stuff. So we did alter this a little bit. For right now, Christmas is still going to be $200. We will be changing that after this year. But for now, okay, for birthdays, the kids are still going to get $10 each. We got one child. Two. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to clear my throat. 3. All right. For mom, we're going to do 5. Because we're going to do more along the lines of dinner, lunch, that kind of thing. For us, we're going to do 5. Okay, for anniversaries, we're going to do the same. I'm going to do 10 for the kids. And then for mom's anniversary and for ours, we're both going to do 5. So, you know what? Time is too short, and so we would rather spend time creating a meal, sharing a meal. You know, that is going to be more priceless moving forward. I mean, it always has been, but I mean, so much more so now. So we've decided that really we're going to work on more of that and less of stuff. Okay, Mother's Day, we're going to do 5. I am so sorry, I'm going to lose my voice. Subscriptions are still 40, and you know, for us that is the Norton, the Amazon, you know, those fun things. AAA, and then emergency is 100. And you're going to see me doing this. We ended up with the crispest, brand new, fake looking $100 bills from the bank. All right. So in total, all of these envelopes, which I'm telling you are budget killers for us, are $405. And I know that represents a good little chunk of our budget. It's almost 10%. In fact, it is 10%. That if I don't do it this way, and we still celebrate these things, that each and every month, it'll just blow our budget. So by putting a little aside each month, it really does save it. All right, let's go ahead and my least favorite thing, let's pay some bills. As always, we're going to start with our house binder. This one pretty much is anything to do with the house. All right, for us, our portion of the house is $400. Let's check them again. There we go, that's $400. Electric is $375. I know we're still going to be probably closer to $500 this month, but at the end of the year, hopefully, you know, by less in December or more in July, you know, it'll all add up. It'll all even out. At least I keep telling myself that. So $375. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, and 5. I so cannot wait for fall. Okay, insurance, this is $280. And we read in the paper again that they were looking for homeowners insurance to go up 34% here in California, another 34% on top of everything else. So I don't even know what the auto is going to be. I'm terrified. But this is both our policy for the contents of the inside of our house and our auto. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80. So I have a feeling this 280 isn't going to stand either. I have a feeling it's going to go up. Okay, WLC, water, laundry, cookies. Main well is over at my folks, so we kick in to have the water pumped. And then the four-legged child, well, of course, she goes over and has cookies, so I help kick in for that too, because she's a little chunker. Garbage is a service, that's $20. Propane, we're putting $100 a month towards it. Again, I'm not, the way prices haven't really come down much. We'll see how much it turns into. I know we have to pay, it's like 150, 170, something for the rate lock-in. So, I mean, that's a whole nother wonderful thing that you have to count on too. Here's 100 for repairs. This building is getting older, so things definitely need to be repaired, and we keep using that folder. All right, so this represents $1,340. So this is a good chunk of our bills. I'll go ahead and get the other binder, and let's finish the bills. Our binder number 2, this takes care of really pretty much everything else. Life insurance for the girls, that's $20. Cable, this went up again. This is $320, and that does include our internet and our home phone. We live out in the middle of nowhere, so the home phone still has proven quite beneficial, especially when you've got some huge cell service outage out here, but at least you can get through on the landline. That's 1, 2, 3, and 20. Okay, the cellular is $45, 20, 40, and 5. It was $90. I went to Mint Mobile with their $15 a month plan. That thing has worked out, knock on wood, like a charm. So we're going to keep my phone on that for sure. Streaming media is $20. DMV, this is $80. And I get asked all the time, don't you pay just once a year? We do. But usually that is such a budget killer, especially when my husband is going to be on retirement pay. I figure it out. I break it down for the whole month, for the whole year, and then pay it monthly to ourselves in our envelope. So as soon as the bill comes, I know I have it stashed away. That's the only way that seems to work for us right now. 20, 40, 60, 80. Auto maintenance, I still have this at 80. Although the last oil change I had, once we tacked on like the filter, the cabin filter, and other, I mean, by the time I got out of there, it was like $154. It was ridiculous. 20, 40, 60, 80. But we're firm believers on keeping up on all of that stuff. You take care of your car, it's going to take care of you. Knock on wood. Okay, glasses are 50. My husband had his glasses done for the first time in, many, many years. And they were 600, but because it had been so long, they didn't want to make such a radical adjustment. So they're going to change his glasses again in a year. So we already know, it's going to be about 600. And then the auto loan, like I said, I paid off the $4K and rolled it into this because this has got to get paid for by the time he retires. I will not have the money in the budget for that. So this is now $560. Oh, look at these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, and 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, and 60. And I have in the budget the extra $100 that I'm paying towards it, so I will grab it now. So there's $660 total that's going towards the car. All right, so that represents the bills. All right, let me go ahead and grab the savings challenges and let's do something fun. All right, we are plugging along on our 52-week savings challenge. We did buy this binder. Again, I'm still on the fence with the, the bending of the money. I've mentioned it before, Wells Fargo. In fact, when I went to Wells Fargo not too long ago, the machine didn't want to take it because the money was bent. And you know what? It's cash. I ended up going to the teller. It was ridiculous, but we'll see. I mean, we're going to give this a go. We're going to finish it this year, and we'll see how bent this this money gets. Okay, we've got week 36, 37, 38, and 39, so that'll put us down to here. That's insane, right? So I alternate. My whole 52-week savings challenge is going to give us $1,400. So it'll be 40, 20, 30, 20. So I just alternate between the 20 and 30 and 20 and 40 every other week here. So at the end, I only have to pay $10 for that last week, and it's $1,400, which is pretty cool. I like that. All right, week 36 is 40. This is what I'm going to do, gang. I'm going to pull it out because you watching me struggle with this is okay. And then it'll be 20, and then it will be 30, and then it will be 20 again. All right, so we've got 20, 40, the 20, the 30, and then the 20. So let me go ahead and stuff this in here, and I'll be right back. All right, well, this little thing's coming around. There's 36, 37, 38, and 39. Ooh, it's getting fat. All right, I went ahead and filled in these ones here. That brings us down next week, or next month rather, start on week 40. Oh, all right, the 100 envelope savings challenge. Yeah, we're doing okay. This one usually takes me quite a little bit. We have 65 going towards this, 20, 40, 60, and 5. And then I forgot I took out an extra 5 for stamps. I haven't used stamps in like a gazillion years. I pay everything online. But I have to do some banking stuff with stamps, so I totally forgot about that. So thank goodness, or I would have forgotten to go to the post office. All right, so 65. I could go ahead and fill that in. You know what? Why not? I was going to save it for one of these bigger ones, but here's our 100 envelope. But if I can fill out one today, why not, right? Okay, 65. Let's go ahead and do that one. Let's fill it in. 65. And we'll put it towards a bigger one next time. Go ahead. And again, this one is folded money. I have never had a bank be so particular about money in my life. We've been with them forever, but man alive, they are really, really frustrating. I know you would never have gotten that from this conversation, right? All right, there's the 100 envelope challenge. The one, what the heck? We're going to get there eventually. Eventually. All right, let's get the last of the cash that we have from a cash envelope, and we will finish our savings challenges. Certainly my favorite part of this. All right, I know we're going to get to finish. Show me the money, honey. Each one is $5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, and 10. Woohoo! 110. So I will go ahead and I will fill them all out. You know what? I'll do it at the end. All right. We are going to do rolling the dice. We're going to do our 1 and our 10. So let's do this one here. Ugh, these are like the worst color pencils ever. And then let's find us a 6 and a 4. Beautiful. put this in the folder since this one's done. Rolling the dice, and I can zip this one back up. Nice. So slowly but surely this one's coming around. All right, we are going to do 20, 40, and 50 towards our new September challenge. Let's see. I have red. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we'll do the apples, and then how about we color the books? Here, I've got a blue. And 25. So that'll take care of 2 rows. Let's get right. Well, that's a good start on that. And since I don't really have an envelope started for this, I think I'm just going to use an empty one that I've got, and I'll stick it in here. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and put it right here. And I will put an empty one in here, and we'll start that. We took care of that one. And then I will start my one that I cut out, and I will make my little envelope for that. Okay, so that's going to be 50. So let us do a 20. And then I will get me some tape and tape up that envelope, and we'll stick it also in the little savings binder. So this will look a little different next time around. So we did that one too. Nice. And then, oh, let me finish coloring in this one, and then we can move this envelope to the back. Close enough. All right, now this one. Show me the money, honey. This one will be finished. I will seal it up, and it'll go in the back with the other 2. So we only have that one. We will create the new one. I will put together the envelope that I printed for that one. And we're done. Whew. Okay, gang, thank you so much for sticking with us. I am so sorry for the delay. I'm really, really glad to be back. I'm really sad that we lost my dad. And I tell you what, through the whole thing, everyone always says life is too short. Give somebody a hug, tell them hello, make a phone call, tell them that you love them, because really, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, you never know when it's going to be that last conversation. So make sure you are kind to yourself, be kind to others, and keep on budgeting. And if you blow it one day, start again the next. No use to beat yourself up over it. Just start again. It's what life is about. The sun's going to come up again tomorrow. Gang, thank you so much. Stick around. We've got other stuff going to get loaded up onto the Facebook site. So hopefully some new stuff will go up here any day. Everyone be safe, be well, keep budgeting. We'll see you soon.